Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Sorry for the late join tonight. Unfortunately, by the time I get home from work and do what I've got to do, I don't always get on when I would like to. But welcome to everyone for ROOZ, Tuesday Night League Round 7 at Red Bull Ring. As you can see, we have a very wet track and the end of qualifying. So in P1, we've got Randall on a 133.9, 0.27 behind his Sideways Polka, 0.4 behind his Stew, 0.79 Jimbo, and top 5, 1.01 behind is Gaz. And as you can see, the rest of the boys there, I've got Ant Bark in the spectator's chair tonight as well. I'll have to try and get him on. So just while quali comes to an end. Maximum wait time 50 seconds. That'll probably be cut in half, depending on how many guys are still on track. There we go, done. As you can see on our totem there on the left, our quali times. Only 9 drivers tonight. 25 degrees with a track temp of 31. I'm sure some of these guys will be absolutely over it in the wet weather. Alright, so we've got young Coop on at the moment, so I'm just going to get young Coop involved here. I think we'll get Coop involved in the commentary tonight. So just bear with me for a moment. Still all thumbs. Here he is, young Coop. How are you, mate?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, mate, good. How's your week been?
It's been alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got a couple of close ones there tonight, Coop. The top 4 reasonably close.
Yeah. It is.
So we'll but then you know, top 4 are reasonably close, but then 5, 6, 7, you know, they're pretty close. We might look. Essentially, we might have a good little battle pack here tonight between the top 4 and then the next 3. Right, unfortunately, EXO hasn't posted a lap time for quali. Now, do you know, Coop? We've got one pit stop tonight. Do you know what that one pit stop is for?
Let me check.
That's while we're trying to find that out. I was just saying before, these guys must be absolutely over the wet weather.
Yes. Probably.
So I'm just trying to have a sticky beak myself, but I'm not seeing any real information here. Yeah, I don't know if it's something I'm missing.
It's not even on the driver briefing.
No, it's not. I can't see it on the series info either.
Let me see. No, it just says round 7 Red Bull Ring 1 stop. select fine. So,
Okay, so we could be up for
30
fuel
seconds.
or could be up for tyres. We don't know. So
yeah.
this will be anyone's guess. So
20
it'll be
seconds.
a guess, a pretty, guess for everyone. But we got 1 hour at Red Bull tonight, Coop. So mate, you
10
can
seconds.
start wherever you like. I will probably start at the front of the pack. I'll probably start with Sideways Polka in second spot. So that'll hopefully cover the top four. And yeah, mate, you can probably start wherever you want.
I'm probably going to start with. Let's see. I'll start with Saint Sim mid pack, right in the
Okay,
middle.
beautiful. I did talk to Jimbo during the week after his dismal performance at Watkins Glen last week and his really random pit stop.
Yep.
He was chewing through his tyres, so he thought he would stop for fresh tyres, but then I think, as we all saw, Big John chose to push it, and away he went and got the race win.
Yeah.
Green light, go, go, go.
I was watching that race. Yeah, not a great strategy call.
Yeah, it wasn't a great strategy. We've got
Jimbo.
green flag at the moment into the first corner. Looks like we may have got through clean. Do you see anything back on yours?
Saint Sim had to do a little bit of avoiding action, but that was all I could see. Coming up to the I guess hairpin, we could call it.
It is, yeah. I'd go with that.
At the top of the track.
And look, I'm sure there are other commentators out there probably know every track and the name of every corner, but, I'm not like that. Coop's probably not like that too. We just get out there and drive these things, and when we've got nothing else better to do, we throw in a little bit of commentary.
There's contact there.
There was contact with Randall at the start. At the start in that corner.
Yeah.
He has dropped down to fourth. Sideways kind of, I won't say skipped away.
Yes.
But Jimbo's right behind him.
Yes, Jimbo appears to have had a pretty good start up to second now.
So these guys will be, obviously because of the conditions, these guys will be trying to get heat into their tyres and their brakes.
Yeah.
So they, for Poker and Jimbo to have kind of skipped away.
Just gone off. Shamrock has just
Shamrock.
had a
Shamrock
little bit of a spin.
was running in eighth.
He's still going. He's still spinning.
Oh yeah, I see what got that. He's struggling to get that straight right now, isn't he?
Yeah, just on the paint, just really slippery in this wet conditions.
Oh yeah, these guys seriously will want to stay off the ripple strips tonight, won't they?
Yes. Yeah.
He's got it going now.
I was watching a little bit of practice. Did see a couple of moments here and there in this wet.
It's shocking conditions, isn't it? And look, for an hour-long race, for at least the next half an hour, they've got rain.
Indeed. I'm pretty sure it is a fully wet race all the way for the entire hour.
That is going to bring so much joy to some of these guys, I would imagine.
Yes.
But as we thought, Coop, the top three, well, until Randall had that little bit of a moment or love tap, the top four were quite close. Probably the closest battle we have at the moment is Jimbo behind Sideways, but then Stu's not very far away either, so I think right now Polka Sideways is going to be watching his mirror for Jimbo. Jimbo will be watching his mirrors for Stu, so these guys will not be getting the lap pace that they want, which I think will probably play into Randall being able to close up behind them.
Yes, indeed.
And Randall's just posted the fastest lap of the race. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, we're missing John tonight.
Yep. Yes, he said he wasn't going to make it.
Which is a shame because I believe he may be the series leader at the moment.
Looking at his record, it probably would be the results. Yeah, it'd be John in first with Ty Morgo, and then Jimbo.
Oh, we're missing Ty as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We've got Exo is in the pits.
That's a very early.
Yeah, but has he suffered damage? I know Exo struggled a little bit last week at Watkins Glen, but the best thing about that was that he still got out there and was giving it a crack.
Yes, indeed.
Whereas Sideways at the moment is just giving himself a little bit more breathing space over Jimbo, but I think right now Stu's biggest problem is that Randall is coming in. He's coming in hot. He's gaining on Stu.
Yeah.
I mean, he is our pole sitter.
Is looking at the lap times from that lap, it appears Jimbo and Sideways are pulling away from Stu and Randall.
Yeah, they've just they've gained on Stu there, haven't they?
Yeah.
But then Randall has picked up the pace on Stu as well. So yeah, that gap from Jimbo to Stu's just gotten bigger, but then the gap from Randall to Stu is decreasing at the moment. So this is going to be very interesting. Randall's all over the back of Stu at the moment. He's just had a look down the inside there. I'd like to try and see if I can jump on board with Randall just to see what he's looking at. Fortunately, we've still got Exo in the pits.
Yeah.
But even, I mean, look, I could probably say it every week. I think the setup for these cars is absolutely vital, especially in these conditions. And I'm just riding on board with Randall at the moment, and that car seems to be responding very well. He's just, and as I say that, he's just had a little bit of a sideways slide there, but in these conditions, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But the car, he seems to have the car dialed in quite well. It's going where he's pointing it, and he's under brakes. He's doing quite well, and probably what we'd expect considering he was our pole sitter.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of gaps now, a lot of field spread now. No one within a second of anyone right now.
No, and I think that little bit of a slide there from Randall, that's probably stuffed him up a little bit there for, he's lost a little bit of time to Stu, but, Jimbo's losing time to Sideways. So Sideways certainly the man to beat at the moment.
Yes,
I know, probably a silly thing to say considering we're only 8 minutes into the race. So we've still got a long way to go. But unlike Watkins Glen last week, we do have a mandatory pit stop. Unfortunately, Coop and I haven't figured out what it is supposed to be. So we don't know if it's fuel, tyres, or both.
Yeah, no, we're not. It's listed at all, it doesn't seem.
So let's just drop back to... Alright, so you're right there, Coop. We do not have... I think the closest we've got is Stu behind Jimbo.
Yes, as Shamrock is just gone into the pits.
And it looks like, I think from last week, I can't remember if it was Sunday night or last Tuesday night. I'm pretty sure Exo may have had problems with his pedals.
I'm not 100%.
I can't remember. I think with having done Tuesday nights and Sunday nights at the moment, it's kind of all blending into one. I can't remember if Exo had problems with his pedals last week or if he was having problems with an ankle.
I think the ankle was Maverick on Sunday.
Okay. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Exo was having problems with his pedals last week, so they may have disconnected on him again, so he may be playing it safe and just sitting in the pits to pick up some points, or he could literally be just trying to figure out what's going on with his pedals.
Yes, maybe. Yeah, so we got Shamrock has just finished his pit stop.
Stu's picked up a bit of time on Jimbo, and he's just lost a little bit of time. But that would be our closest battle at the moment, is Stu behind Jimbo. But then Randall is... Randall looks like Randall's picking up a little bit of time each lap on Stu. So I certainly won't say that Randall is out of this race. Like I say, our pole sitter, so he's going to have some pace in that car. But then, like we were saying at the start, Coop, the top four drivers were within spitting distance of each other.
Yeah, indeed. Here we go. We're getting even closer now. Randall's just caught probably 2/10 there.
So yeah, he's 1 second flat now behind Stu. Stu's times are up and down behind Jimbo. But Jimbo's kind of maintaining that gap between himself and Sideways.
Yes. Definitely seems very, very passive right now, just waiting for people to make mistakes.
Yeah, and there you go. I think, Randall's literally just lost 0.3 of a second on that last lap from Stu. Jimbo's picked up a little bit on Sideways. Stu's picked up a very small amount on Jimbo. So I still think our top four at the moment are certainly going to be the ones to watch during this race. We've got 48 minutes left to go.
Oh, Stu is right on the back of Jimbo now.
He's right on the back.
Is he going to look for a move down the inside?
Now, and is this going to bring Randall into play?
It's quite possible. Yes, well, with this battle, hopefully they're going to slow each other down.
Which could even bring Gazza in.
Yeah, Gaz is definitely not far behind them. Maybe with this battle, Sideways is just going to disappear off into the distance too.
Well, exactly, mate. This battle between Stu and Jimbo will hopefully pull Randall into the mix, which then is going to play into Sideways because he's got that gap over Jimbo. He's got a nearly 2 second gap over Jimbo, so this could give Sideways the breathing space he needs while these guys just start battling it out. I think in the next couple of laps, if these guys can consistently be doing the lap times they're doing right now, I think we're going to have a very spicy little race in the next lap or two. Because Randall's just taken a big chunk out of Stu there, hasn't he?
Yeah, and Jimbo has just gone pretty slow into that hairpin, so that's held up still even more, letting Randall
And
get
Sideways
even
has
closer.
posted the fastest lap of the race.
Yes, he has actually. So he is definitely pushing, definitely just trying to get away from everyone else.
No, I think we might be on the money here, mate. I think we might, in the next lap or two, I think things are going to be very, very tight. You can see Jimbo's lost more time to Sideways. That will be because he's watching his mirrors, because Stu's coming fair up his clacker.
Yes. Randall's just got 2/10 there too, so Randall is also catching. As yet again, Stu is right on the back of Jimbo.
See, I think right now, Coop, look, without knowing what
Stu's gone deep.
He has gone. I think without knowing what their mandatory pit stop is, and being 45 minutes to go, would you pit now just to try and get some clean air? Because Stu's now lost that position to Randall.
Yes. Well, I feel like Sideways is just going to pull away. I'm not sure if the early pit stop would be the play. I'm not too sure on how the tyre wear is in this car. It could be possible that an early pit stop might work out, but it could also affect you in the long run.
Correct, yeah, 100%.
Dropped.
So we've got Exo's still in the pits now. We've got Shamrock who's completed his compulsory pit stop. But what I'm seeing is on the straight where we can pretty much see all cars. Oh, so that's number 27 in 7th place. That is someone I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Theosta?
A new name?
We'll just call him CO.
Yep. Sure.
So I think Sideways might be creeping up behind Shamrock there. And so that'll be CO that we can probably see right down the back there. But look, St. Sims just come into the pits.
Yep.
So when you look at it, it's only going to take someone to drop a tyre onto those wet ripple strips, and for the result not to be overly happy, and that's going to bring CO straight back into picking up a place.
Yeah, I mean, he is like 25 seconds back.
Oh, but as you know, Coop,
definitely a large margin.
You know, you and I have raced in the wet together at Snedden, where we've come to grief against each other, and like everything happens so quickly, but then at the end of the day you don't realise you've lost like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Stu's just gone a little bit wide there too. Is he gonna? Oh, good save.
He's certainly
Very
not far
sideways
behind Randall though, is he? I know he's just lost a bit more time.
Yeah, he's just lost a lot. He's had a little bit of a slide.
And it's certainly brought Gazza into play, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's indeed. Gazza is definitely lurking. He's just biding his time, just waiting it out, waiting for a mistake from the top four.
That's right, but it kind of goes back to what we were just saying. You only need to make one of those slight little mistakes in these conditions where, you know, the adrenaline gets going, you might lose control of the car, you might spin out in the wet, and the adrenaline gets going, and of course straight away you're trying to get that car back on track, you're mashing your foot straight to the floor. The car's not doing what you want because you're being too aggressive with it in the wet. And I think it's like you were saying, Stu had a little bit of a moment, and all of a sudden, Gazza is right there.
Yes, indeed. The gaps have just like started spreading again.
They have started spreading again. I think, look, it'll be interesting. I think the pit stops are certainly going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it's 25 seconds for fuel and then 30 seconds for tyres.
For the extra tyres, yeah.
Oh, Stu's just spun it.
Oh, he's lost it.
Into the wall.
Yeah, we've got that.
Oh, no. That's both front end damage and back end.
Yeah, he's kind of copped both there. Now, is he going to limp around to the pits? Because I think it, depending on the damage, will be obviously how long he's in the pits for. But all this time, he's now got a very sad-looking Porsche at the moment. All the time he's going to lose in the pits. Now, if he drives around, which it seems like the car is still reasonably drivable, he will be able to complete his mandatory pit stop, fix his damaged fuel, tyres, whatever he needs to, and then he can just spend the next 40-odd minutes just trying to pull back time.
Yeah, Shamrock is a lapped car.
Yeah, so Shamrock.
Is he going to get out of the road here? It seems like he's holding up sideways a little bit.
Unless he's waiting for sideways to get closer, but how much closer do you want him to be?
Exactly. Sideways he's just lost like 2/10 there looking at the lap time.
And how clean is Shamrock's car? There he is. He's popped out of the way now.
Yeah. Good on him.
And that's fair enough. I mean, trying to give someone else space on the corners, especially in this weather, that could just be very dangerous. So he's waited for the straight. He's jumped out of the way. I would imagine he's going to jump out of the way for Jimbo here now. Or not.
Or not. Yeah.
Well, Jimbo probably needs to be another 20 metres closer, but I would say after the hairpin or here, he should hopefully jump out of there. He is pulled to the inside. Yeah. And before he knows it, he's going to have Randall all over the back of him too.
Yeah, appears he's just trying not to lose time at all, trying to get out of the road at the same time.
I think the hardest thing too, Coop, is that in these cars, we know that the top speed of these cars are all relatively the same. So the distance that a lot of these drivers are creating on other drivers at the moment will be corner speed. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, it's only a guess, but these cars in a straight line, there will be a slight little difference, depending on your car setup.
Yeah, with how high you want your wing.
Correct, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. That will definitely affect a couple of kilometres an hour, but it won't be too much. Especially in this wet condition especially at Red Bull Ring, I guess, with a lot of sweeping corners. I'm pretty sure they would be all running pretty high wings.
Look, I don't know about this Porsche car. Look, I've driven a couple of the Porsche before. I haven't been a fan. It's just whether it probably doesn't really suit my driving style. So I don't know how much you can actually dial these cars in. I know it might be the Porsche Cup car. I think there's a lot that you can't change on that car setup.
Yes, the Porsche Cups are very, very I guess locked on what you can do.
Yeah.
I think these are
See, I'm currently on board with
Yeah.
Randall at the moment.
These are just super important to GP3 cars. So they probably would have a lot of simulation setup, especially compared to the TCX that I ran on Sunday night.
Well, because I noticed too, a lot of the drivers, and now there's Shamrock popping out of the way for Randall. I know a lot of these drivers, they seem to have traction control on zero, so I don't know if you can or cannot adjust your traction control in this car. But a lot of the drivers I see seem to have their traction control on zero. Oh, what happened there?
TC.
Oh, sorry, mate.
What?
I tapped a button to change camera view, and it showed Randall back in the pits, but he's obviously not.
Oh.
So that's probably might need to stay off the wines here, mate.
Yeah. So it looks like everyone right now is running. Jimbo's running a 5 traction control. Randall's running 3 traction control. Sideways is running 4.
Okay.
Though the top guys are definitely running a little bit of traction control compared to at least the TCXs, which most people run 0.
I'm also going to hazard a guess and say that Gazza is probably on bonnet cam or some kind of outside car cam, because I'm in the car with him and I can't see a damn thing because he hasn't turned his windscreen wiper on.
No. Yeah, right.
So yes, and we actually had to have a go at your uncle the other night for doing that.
Yeah, no, I heard about that one. Yeah. Apparently he's turned it on now.
He has. I'll give him that.
Yeah, no. Yes, I definitely heard about him getting a little bit of flack for that one.
Yeah, it was funny because a lot of the guys will race from inside the car.
Yeah.
But Stu has his, I think it was bonnet cam.
Yeah, pretty sure some people do run the bonnet cam.
I've got to admit, I run the bonnet cam.
Yeah, me too, I'm not going to lie.
No.
Yeah, so I also run the bonnet cam. Which some people would call it, a little bit of a wuss move, I guess.
Yeah, and look, I think they do keep you right there, because it's like for everyone, it's if you want to get the real race simulator, you've got to race in the car, as if you are actually driving it.
In the pits. Yeah. Yes, in other sims, I do definitely run in car, but I just don't really like the in car in this game. So
yeah, I find the Ferrari sideways into the pits. I find the Ferrari is generally the only car I can run decent lap times with the in-car view.
Yeah, right. No.
So this is interesting, Coop. We've got Sideways who's come in for his mandatory pit stop. I'm thinking he may be wanting to get a little bit of clean air, and I don't know, depending on whether it's fuel, tyres, whatever, whether he can leapfrog anyone. I don't think so, but I'm thinking he's probably just tried jumping in there to maybe give himself a bit more distance over Jimbo.
Yeah, I assume that was just fuel. I'm not sure if that was 30 seconds.
It didn't seem like it, did it?
No, definitely seemed like a fuel stop. So don't think he's taking tyres. We'll see if Jimbo dives in now to cover off. No, he doesn't.
He's kept
So
going.
Jimbo keeps going. Randall goes in. He's in the pits now. So he's going to...
So Randall's
cover that.
trying to play sideways game here, but I think with Jimbo, I've noticed with Jimbo, and I think it was maybe, I mean, look, we know last week at Watkins he made that silly pit stop.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys on Sunday night left their pit stops to like within the last minute or two of the race.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing it too, but I stopped with 15 minutes to go, because I knew there wasn't going to be any more weather changes after that 15 minutes, because the broadcast said it was going to stay cloudy.
And see, that's very smart strategy there, because you everyone can see the weather pattern or the weather forecast in the top of the screen.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's why I picked that race. But yes, Jimbo might pit now because most of the others have pit now.
And what I'm finding really good too, Coop, is if the timing is right here, Gazza is only 6.5 seconds behind Jimbo.
Yeah, that's...
Jimbo's kept going.
Closer, I think, now. So
That
Gazza's
is...
caught Jimbo a little bit, as Gazza's actually into the pits now.
That was quite surprising to see that Gazza was that close behind Jimbo. I mean, we know 6.5 seconds in a race car is a lot of time and a lot of distance, but he seems to have come up behind Jimbo quite well there. So has Jimbo had a little bit of a moment himself?
I'm not sure. We'll see if Jimbo pits this lap.
I think Jimbo's going to try and push this as far as he can.
Yes, he might not want to mess up his rhythm. Pitting earlier than he can. He might be running higher fuel, and then...
And I was going to say, if you're right there, Coop, yeah, depending on... I mean, we kind of have a little bit of a gut feeling that this might be fuel only.
That's all. Soust is...
CO.
A little bit... Oh, sorry. CO.
Yeah, we'll call him
CO. A little bit wide.
Gazza spent a long time in the pits. He's only just coming out now.
That could be tyres. I'm not sure.
Could be fuel
Maybe
and tyres, correct, yeah. Jimbo's going again. Is he?
No, he's in the pits.
No, he's in.
Okay. So we'll see where... Oh, what's happened here? Randall's got sideways.
Oh.
Oh, who was that? CO.
No, that was Shamrock.
No, that was CO.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm not sure how he spun in the middle of a straight.
He might have dropped the tyre onto the grass.
Maybe. Trying to make the track as wide as possible.
Got a little bit of damage to that Porsche.
Oh yeah, he does on the front bumper.
All front end, nothing on the rear.
Nah, nothing on the rear. Yeah, so Randall's got sideways. I'm not sure. I missed that one.
I'm going to jump on board with Randall here because this will be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm flicking between Jimbo and Randall at the moment. Jimbo's still in the pits. He's just
Jimbo's
off.
Just out.
No, he's just come off.
He's overcut.
Oh, who's that? Someone spun in the background on the main straight.
Oh, was that?
That's sideways.
That was sideways pole car.
Wow.
Oh, no. Oh, he's into the wall. Oh.
He's tried to flip it around. Oh, and
he's still
again.
in the wall. Oh,
yeah,
my
he's
God.
Tried to flip it around and it hasn't spun for him. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
This
is all the way down a fifth.
Yeah, and this has literally just fallen, I think, possibly into Jimbo's lap.
Yeah, So Jimbo
then-
has overcut both Randall and Sideways.
But then Randall is only 2.7 seconds behind.
With presumably warmer tyres. I'm not sure if Jimbo did take tyres or not.
Well, that's it. I mean, we're going to guess that, like, if these guys haven't taken tyres and it's fuel only, I think they're going to be on a similar fuel load because Jimbo only pit, a couple of laps after Randall. But if they have taken tyres, Randall's tyres are going to be up to temperature and Jimbo's will be as cold as hell.
Yes. Wet tyres do tend to warm up pretty quick up to optimal temps.
Yeah, because I think it will all depend, like everything, on your pressure settings, won't it?
Yes, yeah. So the track is still wet, but I'm pretty sure with what is this? 35 minutes into the race, there's the track could have slightly developed a drier line.
Well, and we still have rain forecast. Well, it's like you said, it was a wet race, and looking at our timing on the weather, it is going to rain to the very end.
Yeah, all the way to the end. So,
but I think that mistake by Sideways, I think that will probably. I'd only be guessing, but that'll probably cost him a podium.
Yeah. Seeing as he's 3 seconds away from Saint Sim, and then Saint Sim is a good 4.5 seconds away from Gaza.
Yeah, so we're nearly 7.5 seconds down.
Yeah, especially with the damage he got. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do much about getting a podium anymore.
No. Which is a bit of a shame because he has been running so well tonight. And it's just...
Yes.
I would say he's probably come through that last corner. I mean, look, you see, well, I'm watching Randall and the guys are doing it now. They come out of that last corner, they drop the right tyres onto the ripple strip, and then most of them are coming out that little bit wide where they drop the left tyres onto the ripple strip. And as just at a guess, I'd say Sideways quite possibly done that, and the car's just spun on him.
Yeah, I assume Sideways just got it just wrong and just gone a little bit more wide than he wanted to, and just got a little bit of all 4 tyres onto that ripple strip and then just spun it. Probably trying to get a better exit over Randall. Trying to get some time. But I'm not too sure. I didn't see the start of it.
And so it looks like... and if you have a look at that timing schedule now, he's nearly 8 seconds behind Gaza.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, he's not even catching Saint Sim.
No, I think he's actually losing time.
Yeah, Gaza's pulling away from Saint Sim too, so he's losing even more time to Gaza.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it, mate? Number one, you've got to catch him, and then number two, you've got to get around him. And with 22.5 minutes to go, I think Sideways might have done he's obviously done his chance at a race win, but I'd say he's definitely done a chance at a podium.
Yes. Well, he's just caught a little bit back there again to Saint Sim, actually.
Yeah, 8 seconds behind Gaz. Randall's struggling to pick up time on Jimbo.
Yeah, he is definitely.
And look, to be honest, mate, that's our closest gap is Randall to Jimbo.
Yeah, and that's 2.3 seconds, 2.4 seconds.
Yeah, mine's showing 2.6.
Oh yeah, jeez.
So the boys
Yeah.
are well and truly spaced out at the moment. So I guess that's a trick now, isn't it, Coop? All you can do is just keep this car running around the track and try and hit your braking points, get your lines right, and just really try and see if you can pick up time on the guy in front of you. And Randall, if the timing is correct here, he's just picked up 0.2 on Jimbo.
Yep. Yes, he has. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's just a waiting game, waiting for little mistakes, little mishaps. Trying to catch back up to everyone. Sideways has just fought 5/10 to Saint Sim there in that lap. So the damage hasn't really affected him that much. As who was that in the pits? Oh, CEO.
Who would have thought 20 minutes ago we would have said Gaz is in third place?
Yeah, he was definitely lurking in the background.
He was lurking, but he was lurking down in like 5th or 6th 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. I think he was 5th. He was like 3 seconds back from the top 4, which now he's 3rd.
And I don't know if I saw correctly, but Stu may have just come out of the pits.
No, I think that was CO.
CO, was it?
Yeah. Yeah. CO went in the pits there. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Randall has lost another 2/10 to Jimbo.
Now, see, and this is, I think, some of the problem I have with the whole commentary thing is these timing schedules that we look at, we can only commentate on what we see.
Yeah.
So I am now literally showing, like, Randall has just put in a quicker lap time than Jimbo, and the timing schedule I'm looking at shows him 1.5 seconds behind Jimbo.
Yeah, so
Randall's on the move.
He definitely is. He's looking at this, I guess, live timing. If you click drive, he's 1.2 now, 1.1.
Correct, 1.1. Yes. So you're seeing what I'm seeing.
So he definitely seems a lot better in that corner, that time compared to Jimbo.
He's now under a second.
0.8.
Yeah.
So he is right on the back now.
We've got just over 18 minutes to go. So I'm on chase cam at the moment with Randall. So watching Randall and Jimbo, 0.8 seconds behind Jimbo. He is catching Jimbo. So this is going to be a very interesting 18 minutes.
Indeed. He's actually, after catching that 0.8, he's slowly dropped back now.
He's dropped back a little bit. 0.3.
So yeah, it definitely shows that.
But again, sorry, Coop, 0.6 of a second quicker than Jimbo on that lap.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. That's a margin. So it should be this lap then. If he gets around the same lap time, it should be this lap that he's going to be right on the back of Jimbo.
And do you think as far away as he is, I mean, and when I say far away, he's 0.7 seconds behind him, so he's not far away, but do you think he's in Jimbo's slipstream there?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a second is you're affected by slipstream.
Okay.
I know that the TCX is not affected by slipstream because they're so slow.
Because he's at 0.8 at the moment, and he was literally at 0.5 15 seconds ago.
Yeah. Maybe
So-
it's more just he's just being a little bit like affected by, I guess, like the wash off of Jimbo's car. So he's like he definitely has the pace to catch him, but he every single time he like catches, it slowly drops back again.
Yeah, or all right, so what do we got? Oh, so the times there were almost identical between the two of them, just at a quick glance. But, or do you think Randall is? Do you think he might be just sitting back there to fill Jimbo's mirrors with that bloody well turned out Porsche of his, just to try and maybe put Jimbo under the pump?
Oh, it's definitely possible.
Because we know he's got
But-
the
as you
pace
can see-
because he's literally just caught Jimbo. So we know
Yeah.
he's got the pace. Is he trying to psych Jimbo out, or is he literally just waiting for the right time? Because with 15 minutes to go, he's caught Jimbo, but now he's still got to get around him.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been watching. It seems Jimbo isn't consistent in that hairpin at the top of the hill. Sometimes he's around the same as Randall, but then there's like a good 4/10 in that hairpin.
And that hairpin,
So-
that can be tricky to get your rhythm through there in the dry, let alone the wet.
Yeah, I struggle with that corner a lot. I was very slow here last time I raced here. And it was mostly because of that hairpin. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh wow, he's very close now, 0.1. So he is right on the back of Jimbo now. Is he going to look for a dive?
I might jump into the car with Randall.
Jimbo's going defensive.
He's going very defensive, isn't he?
Defends the line. Now he's going to be compromised for the straight here. Randall gets a good exit. He looks to the right, he goes to the left.
Jimbo's gone the
Very
inside line.
close.
He's really trying to... Well, Randall's another driver who doesn't have his
Randall
wipers
dives
on.
it. Oh,
He's
no.
going to go the undercut. Oh,
Is he
Jimbo's
gonna get
covered
it?
him.
Oh, there's no grip on the inside there. He's had a little bit of slide. So it definitely seems like there is a slightly drier line.
And I have the best news riding on board with Randall at the moment, but he doesn't have his windscreen wiper on.
Oh
So it's it is a great view, and it was really good seeing that, you know, like 10-15 seconds ago. But at the moment, Jimbo is just an orange blur through the windscreen because of all the rain on the...
Yeah, so I'm running on the back of Jimbo's car right now.
Okay, well, I'm on Randall's bonnet.
Okay. Yeah, so
Geez, he goes deep under brakes. I've got the race line on. Jimbo's got a little bit sideways, but I've got the race line on so everyone can see when you're supposed to brake or when ideal braking is. But you can see these guys go so deep under brakes. Like Randall's picked up so much there.
It's close. Yeah. Definitely very late breakers, some of these. I don't know how some of these people do it.
I don't know how they do it either, mate. It's amazing. He's going around the outside.
Oh.
He's going to try the undercut again. Not quite.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's much grip off the line. So maybe the only option you might have is just wait for a mistake or a very, very nice like dive up the inside in one of these corners.
And that's it. I think the move would have been on before now if it had have been dry.
100%, yeah. That's Jimbo's going a little bit wide there.
I think Jimbo, it'll be interesting to see Jimbo's lap time here. 135 he's normally running. 135.8. Randall's 135.4. Jimbo is, as much as he's quick, he's going to be watching his mirror because Randall's just filled it.
He is definitely under the pump.
And even Gaz has put in a 135.3.
Oh, St. Sim's gone around actually. I'm just sorry.
No, you're right.
He's gone around.
You have a look at St. Sim, mate. I'm going to sit with Randall at the moment because he's given Jimbo free.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I've accidentally gone to St. Sim, and it's just, as I've done that, it's fun. So
Got a bit of damage on the front of that car too.
Yeah, he definitely has. He has Stu Wilson now behind him. So that might be another battle we can watch if Randall still can't get Jimbo, but he is only 2/10 behind him now, so it's definitely still the battle to watch is Jimbo and Randall.
Well, mate, flick between that one and Jimbo. I'm on board with Jimbo at the moment, looking out over his spoiler. So I don't want to take anything away from anyone, and I'm happy to go to any battle, but it's kind of really hard to take your eyes off this one at the moment when we're literally showing the battle for first and second. And with only nine and a half minutes to go.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Oh, geez, he comes up behind him there. Oh, Jimbo's gone wide. He's got him.
It's going to be a drag race. Has he got him completely, though? Jimbo still has a nose, I think. No, he's got him completely. So, Randall is up to first. Is Jimbo going to think about a dive?
Oh, I think Jimbo got a better run out of that corner than Randall then. But see, I think
sure
right now too, the pressure's off Jimbo because Randall's gone past him. So the pressure, in a sense, the pressure is off Jimbo. Jimbo can now apply the pressure to Randall.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's got no one behind him for nearly 10 seconds. So Jimbo's not going to have to watch his mirrors. All he can do is focus on what's in front of him, and hopefully that'll be putting Randall under the pump.
Yeah. But as we've seen with Randall's pace, he's definitely been quicker than Jimbo. So we we
are talking about the pole sitter, aren't we, mate?
Yeah. We may see Randall just slowly pull away.
Well, again, I've now gone back to the garage and looking at our little totem there, and Jimbo and Randall are still our closest battle pack.
Yeah. So, yes, Stu has definitely dropped a bit of time to St. Sim now. As Shamrock and CO are still in it, but they seem to be...
Oh, look, mate, I just think it's great that they have not given up. They're still out there, they're still circulating.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Not too sure what happens to EXO tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure EXO will let us know. I'm actually surprised we haven't had a comment from EXO at the moment. So for whatever reason, he's had issues, whether it's his pedals or not, but he's certainly been sitting in the pit since, the second or third lap?
Yeah, no, probably like the second lap, and he couldn't even get a time for qualifying. So I'm just
wondering if he's having disconnect issues. So we'll have to wait and see if EXO is listening. EXO, if you are listening, mate, let us know what happened with your race, mate. I know we had some comments from EXO on Sunday night. He may not know that we've got a stream going tonight. But I'm now riding on board with Jimbo, and Jimbo is losing time to Randall. He's just a good save there from Jimbo in the first corner, and Randall looked like he had a little bit of a moment there as well. But he now does have a 1.2 second lead over Jimbo.
Yeah, so Randall is definitely just starting to check out now. He's found his rhythm again after getting the overtake done. So he's just slowly pulling away, chipping away at that time.
Yeah, and you know what, you're right, like Randall is just, it's 0.1 here, 0.1 there, you know, 0.2, but he's definitely pulling away from Jimbo. I'm riding on board with Jimbo. I don't know, I know it's in the wet, and it's going to be a very slippery track, but Jimbo just seems to be potentially struggling with his tyres at the moment. He seems to be sliding into the majority of corners.
Yeah.
His tyres don't sound great. He's kind of struggling. I think Jimbo might be struggling with tyres.
Yeah, maybe because we know that Jimbo, I guess, overcut Randall and sideways. So maybe Jimbo didn't take tyres and Randall took tyres?
Well, yeah. Because we thought, was it Randall that we thought spent that little bit longer in the pits?
Yeah. Sideways is in the pits.
See, I just watched Jimbo go into that hairpin there at, which, what do you call that? Probably turn 2 or 3. And like he was up, like he's up on his best lap time now, but I'm seeing that Jimbo coming into the corners, he's picking up a lot of time to the point he's in the green. But then it's his exit out of the corners where he's losing time. And again, into the corner, he's just picked up time again, and he's just lost it all coming through the corner and out of the corner.
Yeah, so that's probably either brake fade
or tyres.
Just tyre wear.
Yeah, because he was literally 0.1 of a second up, and again, he's picked up time. Oh no, Jimbo's just lost it. He's locked it.
Is he going to go around? No, good save.
No, that is a good save. He hasn't panicked. He did lock the fronts going into that corner that has sent him off the track. So well done, Jimbo, for not losing it, but then not spinning out when he's come back onto the track. So with 3 minutes to go, I think unless Randall makes some monumental stuff up, I think you're probably looking at your top 3 being Randall, Jimbo and Gazza.
Yeah.
I mean, they've just got to cruise now, don't they, Coop? They're not under the pump. They're not under pressure. Randall has now got nothing to worry about. Jimbo, with 2.5 minutes to go, Jimbo knows he's not going to catch him. And Gazza's far enough behind that he doesn't have to worry about Gazza. And then Gazza's got a day and a half over St. Sim.
Yeah, so, St. Sim and then Stu, which is still just dropping
3
back
seconds.
St. Sim. It was like a second and a half, but I think with the damage Stu has, I don't think he's going to catch St. Sim in 2 minutes.
And we were looking at Stu right up there in the first part of this race, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah. I
But
think we
then
saw
Saint
Stu
Sims'
second.
bonnet's flapping away there, so he's obviously got a bit of damage on the front end of that car.
Does he? Yeah, he does. Um, yeah, it seems like a lot of um, little spins everywhere from most of the boys tonight.
Oh, and look, you can understand it in this weather too, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a little bit of daydreaming, go deep in one corner, get a
I think,
tire on the paint, and it's
and,
fun.
and I think that's it, Coop. It is a race simulator. So when these guys put these cars on the track, they are set up like real race cars. You set everything up. It's not just you get in and just drive the car. You have to set this car up from tyre pressures to dampers to brake bias to absolutely everything. So in these conditions, if these guys lose that little bit of concentration, or if you just drop a wheel onto the grass coming out of a corner, you suffer for it.
Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, there's definitely not many close battles anymore.
Nah, Randall coming to start the final
the
lap.
leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Just makes it for one ball lap.
And he has a 6.1 second lead over Jimbo. I think the biggest thing Jimbo might have to worry about, which I doubt it on one lap to go, 3 seconds back to Gaza.
Yeah, Gaz was caught 2 seconds in. Was it a lap or 2 laps?
Yeah, and look, I think Gaza has been... I mean, look, you know, we may not, like on a Sunday night, we generally talk to the podium. We're probably not that sophisticated on a Tuesday night because we've just started the week and our brains are half screwed from work and so forth. But Gaza, I think we're on a Sunday night. We ask for people watching to nominate a driver of the day. I think the driver of the day here's got to be Gaza.
Yeah, it's definitely. He's stayed consistent the entire race. Waited for people to make mistakes, and it's definitely...
It's paid off.
Yeah, paid off.
I mean, look, Randall, don't get me wrong. Randall, he started on pole. He's put in a great race.
Jimbo spun.
Oh,
there's
and
contact.
Gaz. Oh no!
Keep going, Gaz. Gaz is going to get second.
Gaz is going, and Jimbo's.
He's still spinning.
Yeah, Jimbo's got the adrenaline going there. He's trying to turn the car around,
The
but
leader has finished the race.
oh, sorry, I missed Randall crossing the line.
Oh no!
But Jimbo is not in second.
Congratulations,
Gaza
Randall.
is.
Yeah.
Now-
Yet again, as I was just saying, he's waited for a mistake, and it's paid off.
And I think that's the thing now. Jimbo's out on the grass and crosses the line.
Jimbo's got to be fuming.
Oh, I tell you what, mate, I play golf with him. I no doubt I will hear about this. Because look, and it's no offence to Jimbo, but he's kind of, I won't say he's thrown away another win because Randall was just too good tonight.
Yeah, Randall had the pace, he had the consistency, he had the, I guess, pit stop strategy. He, I think, took tyres, and that definitely paid off. As Gaz is doing donuts.
I'm just sitting on it because I like to let all the boys watch them come across the line. So we've got Shamrock crosses the line, followed by Sideways.
Yeah, good to see them finish.
Yeah, and you know what? Going back to what we were saying, I think Gaza has got to be so very high on the driver of the day there. But then I do take my hat off to Randall. He qualified first, He had a couple of little issues there that dropped him back down the pack, but he has fought all the way back to that podium.
Yeah.
You know, I think commiserations for Sideways, because Sideways was right up there for a lot of the start of this race, and you know, he's got our fastest lap of the race. He's had a couple of issues that have ended up ruining his race. But it's like, at the end of the day, you could say that, you know, probably there's, out of 9 drivers, you could probably say that there's 5 or 6 of them there that bloody are right up there for a Driver of the Day award.
Yeah. Definitely.
I would love to know what happened to Jimbo there, where I'd say he's obviously spun out. I think, look, my opinion is I think Jimbo's tyres may have been going off. I'd say he's potentially turned it around, and unfortunately, how he's turned it around, as Gaz has come around the corner, Gaz has hit him. I don't think there's anything in that. I think that's just going to be a race incident. It looked like Jimbo spun himself, and sadly Gaz has just collected him. There was no attempt from Gaz at a redress there, so if I'm right, he shouldn't have to. But sadly, Jimbo has run a great race all night, and he's just faded in that last sort of 15 minutes.
Green light,
Yeah.
green light. Go, go, go.
Yes, it definitely seems that the tyres probably fell off.
And you know, Jimbo's had his last couple of weeks in the Tuesday Night League. The last couple of weeks, Jimbo has, he admits himself last week he made an error in the pit stop, not with an error in the pit stop, but with taking the pit stop. You know, he admits he made that mistake. I think Jimbo was probably really trying to come back tonight to make amends for last week, but unfortunately, Randall has just been that better driver tonight. Not saying that Jimbo was crap, but Randall's been the better driver tonight, and sadly, Jimbo's lost that second place, looks like due to driver error.
Yes, definitely.
Well, Coop, we're the only silly buggers left in the lobby at the moment, by the look of it.
Yep.
So, thank you very much for joining me tonight, mate. I really appreciate that. I hope you've had some fun.
Yeah. Yep.
And mate, you know, if you're happy, happy to have you on board next Tuesday, mate, for another Tuesday Night Live. Because of Discord, I can't even see where the boys are racing next week, but we'll find out. We'll find out when we go racing again next Tuesday night.
I think, hang on, it is said somewhere, calendar. It is Suzuka in variable weather.
Oh, jeez. That is going to make... imagine if they get another wet race.
It's definitely been miserable with the weather.
Correct, yeah.
Everywhere, even on Sunday nights.
That's right. So can you tell us, Coop, where are the boys, and I'm guessing you're racing Sunday night?
Yep, I will be, hopefully.
And where are they racing Sunday?
They are racing at Valencia.
Is that the Enduro or no? No,
That
Valencia
is
then
not.
Monza.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, Monza's gonna be a
Monza's the
driver
Enduro with a potential driver swap.
Yes.
So watch this
Hopefully we
space
do
for
have
that
a
one,
driver swap.
Coop, because I'm trying to convince Jimbo and I to do the driver swap at Monza, but while we commentate.
Oh, God.
So that could be interesting.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that one.
So I haven't got Jimbo over the mark yet, but I'm trying. All right, so
Yeah.
that could be different.
Oh, Valencia's very too.
All right, well, thank you everyone that's joined in. We've had a few viewers tonight. We've had a couple come and go. Not a problem. I know a lot of the boys racing tonight will look back at this. It's probably in some regards been a little bit boring for the guys back in the pack because we've had such good battles up front. But I hope anyone gets something out of it. And thank you very much to Coop for joining me tonight. It has been good fun. I've enjoyed that tonight, Coop. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Not a problem, mate. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. And we will see you again for Sunday Night League.
Yep. See yous.